Hello, guys. Hello, hello, hello. We're going to bring it up. We're going to go find the live. We're going to share the live. We're going to do all the things. Once YouTube registers that I am live, there it is. No sound. Don't want that. All right. Share. Copy. Hey, Whitney. What's up? I was napping, but I saw you're reaching out to see if anyone wanted to hang out in the chat. I'm like, "Ugh, well, I was asleep. My bad. Peace. Add everyone. And mm, paste. Thanks, Whitney. No, it hey Morgan. Paste. Hey Alyssa. Paste, paste, paste. Okay, okay. Got it out in all the places. Go for Facebook. Nobody's gonna be with me tonight. I'm trying this for a little bit where I'm gonna go by myself to see if we can get the algorithm to pick up right again. Oh my gosh, somebody's getting rid of a puppy and it's the cutest thing. Oh, so cute. Mm. Guys, let me tell you, my hip hurts tonight. It is not fun. Not fun at all. But what are you gonna do? So, okay, find my page here. Morgan's puppy's name is Bo. That's so cute. I've switched you to live chat just in case I've missed anything. Hey, Pablo. Thanks, Morgan. I think it's because I got cold. I was outside, napping. No, I was not napping outside, actually. I was outside earlier just crocheting and playing with the kids, throwing the football around a little bit. Um, we have this little, like, those little lay down swing things that you hang up? It's a big square. I was playing with that, trying to get it to be high enough off the ground so that way I could lay on it and just like soak up some sun because I need some vitamin D straight up. But I don't know, something like that just hurt, I guess. Whitney says, "What ice cream?" Or "I want ice cream, but I don't have any, so I made a smoothie." It's not the same. I love smoothies, love them. Morgan climbed a tree today. I could never. Ugh, I'm jealous, Whitney. Hey, DJ, how are you? Share. Share. Okay, share it in all the places, guys. All of them. Get Facebook off of there. Close that. Go to live chat. Woo. All right, we're there. We're there. I have not eaten yet, so I'm gonna eat. Hope that's all right. It's a chicken fried rice bowl. I love them. Mhm. I'm over here hoping that the kids are not getting sick. Um, The nurse called me from school today, an hour before dismissal, saying that Archer was having a stomach ache and he didn't think he was gonna be able to make it to get on the bus and come home. Well, it was an hour till dismissal. Gross. I'm not doing that. You can enjoy that. Um, but it was an hour till dismissal, and he's one of the first kids off the bus. I'm like, "All right, dude, drink some water, just rest and take it easy. Um, and try to go to the bathroom." Hello. Please don't spam the chat. Whitney says it has peanut butter milk, chocolate protein powder, mixed fruit that comes with frozen yogurt. Okay, bye. Goodness. Okay. Mixed fruit that comes frozen from Walmart and Greek yogurt. That sounds really good, actually. Um, Greetings, fire for purification. That sounds daunting. Um, but anyways, so Archer come home from school and he says that I think I know, Melissa, I know. It's like, I think I know why I don't feel good. I didn't get enough fresh air today. I didn't go outside for recess. I'm like, oh, okay. I gave him some Pepto. Um, and he goes outside and he plays and he decides that he wants to go down to the creek and play. He's feeling a lot better. He does. He comes back up later because he has to go to the bathroom. So that's good. Usually that's why his stomach hurts. He goes back down to the creek, fights me on coming back up because I was at that point, I'm getting cold. I wanted to go inside. But then he does come inside. He's feeling a lot better. He's laying down on the couch watching TV. The other one's eating. Um, I took a nap because I needed a nap. And then Rowan was went to bed at like 7:30, 7:45. Archer manages to fall asleep on the couch shortly after, which is fine, except he has to have medicine before he falls asleep. Dude, I had to wake him up, which is always a nightmare. That kid is a heavy sleeper, and get him to take his medicine. And now he's emotional because I woke him up. But apparently he went to the bathroom, and hopefully it makes his stomach feel a lot better. So that's been my evening, and I need to eat because yeah. Um, I'm gonna crochet some things. I just don't really know what. And then most of you might have seen that I put a post up in the community about an update with my health. Here's my little hole that they poked a hole in my neck and they went digging around in my thyroid. You can't see it on camera, but I do have like this big red rash, just like from the tape around it as well. And it's itchy and it drives me crazy. So I keep having to put hydrocortisone cream on it. Um, I don't know the results yet. I won't know for about a week. Let's hope for the best, because yeah, I already feel like crap. I don't want to take medicine that's gonna make me feel more crappy, you know? But it I'm okay. I'm okay. I had the biopsy done. It's a little sore, but not like it doesn't even hurt to touch now, but I'm not pressing hard. Or like it's not bruised. It's just a little hole in my neck, which is fine. Um And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Just trying to remember to take my dang medicine because I keep forgetting. Oh, a sticker thing popped up. But let's see, what have I crocheted? Last night, it's not done yet. I crocheted this cute little dino. It's making me think of Reptar, right? Now I did follow the pattern as it was written, and these spots are all kinds of not in a line, but whatever. I need to embroider eyes on it, but it's super cute. It'll stand on its own. It might be top heavy, I don't know. It is top heavy. There, how about that? Ta-da! Okay, DJ says, "I'd tell everyone a vampire attacked you and you successfully fought them off." Yes, with their one tooth. Whitney says it'll all work out. I'm on medicine for it's common. Yeah, I mean, I'm already on medicine for my thyroid. That's not the concern. The concern for me is that they found a nodule in my thyroid that was concerning looking. It was kind of big, and it was solid-ish, mostly solid. So the size, the type of it, my age, the end. So what we did find preliminarily was that they did find a certain type of cell in the biopsy while they were doing it. They're called lymphoid cells, and lymphoid cells can in a thyroid nodule can either mean that, a confirmed diagnosis for the Hashimoto's on a cellular level, which I was diagnosed with already. I have antibodies for it. Um, but it could also mean cancer. So I'm not concerned, if it ends up being like a tumor, they'll go in and they'll remove it. They might remove half of my thyroid. You know, it is what it is. I might end up with some medicine, some chemo, some radiation, whatever it is that they do for that. Um, I just don't want to lose my hair, guys. I don't know if that's in the cards for that. I don't really like the idea of surgery either, or another scar, because like that's right there. It's a big ugly scar for a while. But typically, if you do have a cancer in the thyroid, it's not really a big deal. They just take the thyroid. Um, it's just not something that I would really rather deal with. Yeah. So it's fine. At the end of the day, it's fine. Uh, when he says the meds for it if you don't have a gallbladder to help regulate it, I think. Huh? I don't know. I have my gallbladder. I don't have any meds for my gallbladder, but I am on meds for the thyroid. And right now, we're just waiting on the results to see if the thyroid nodule is something more serious or not. We'll see. We'll see. Wouldn't that just be my luck, honestly? Hmm. But we're trying to get my health in check. Um, the next time that I go into the primary doctor, we're going to go ahead and do an autoimmune panel to see if I have any other autoimmune diseases. um, Hi, Bella. You didn't get put on your thyroid meds until after you got the gallbladder out. Yeah, mine. So my mom has an autoimmune disease called Hashimoto's thyroiditis, which it's an autoimmune disorder that attacks the thyroid. Um, The problem is it's not as simple as just taking out the thyroid because with autoimmune disorders, your body will just attack something else instead. Thanks, Bella. It's okay. I realistically, it's not like these are new health issues. We're just putting names to things, you know? I'm not dealing with new symptoms or anything. We found the nodule in my thyroid basically by accident because we got the blood work back. Um, Blood work said high antibodies in the thyroid, so there's Hashimoto's. Um, and low vitamin D, high cholesterol, high triglycerides, all related to the thyroid. And I mean, I'm not a small person, but um, so like none of that was new. It was just, oh, your labs came back and says that you have these things. So then she starts feeling around, and you're just lean your head back and touch it and blah blah blah. And it's like, it doesn't feel like anything. Do you feel any thickening or swelling or anything when you swallow? Blah blah blah. I'm like, no, not really. She's like, okay, well, I just want to send you for a baseline ultrasound of your thyroid. Um, Essentially, so that way we can just have scans for now because the things with Hashimoto's is that your antibodies in your body just continuously goes after it, right? So over time it will damage the thyroid. So an ultrasound will help in keeping to make sure that your thyroid is not like just absolutely shredded. So, um when they did the ultrasound they found a nodule and the nodule was concerning. So, that's it. That's I didn't feel the nodule. I didn't know that it was there. Yes, autoimmune. Good times, good times. Hi, Sawboss. Also, hi, Galactic. Your new cat loves your shoulder. Hey, Mandy. Bella says, honestly, to me, you don't look unhealthy at all. I hope it's nothing. Nah. At the end of the day, I have the body of the average woman in America. That doesn't mean that it's a healthy body. I deal with a lot of pain most days. Um, I have stomach problems. I have terrible acid reflux. Terrible. Um, Good deal, Whitney. My nutritionist tells me that I need to get some smoothies. I need to order some. Um, but I have really bad vitamin D levels. So like my hair is trying to thin. Not that I don't have a lot of hair, so it's okay. But it's just a bunch of different things. Things that make sense, knowing that I have thyroid issues. And my mom was recently diagnosed with lupus. So since I like to follow in my mother's footsteps so closely, I'll probably end up there too. Good times, guys. Good times. Good times. It's great. Why not, Whitney? Oh, never mind. Okay. It auto corrected. You said, oh no. Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. Thank you. Yes. I Other than a couple cheese sticks or one cheese stick and part of a candy bar, this is the first thing I've eaten today. This is a terrible, terrible habit. Mandy, eat something. Right, Whitney? The nutritionist honestly thinks that that's half of my problem is it's not that I'm overeating, it's that I'm not eating enough. So then my metabolism is like, "No, we're not gonna let go of any of this weight." Whitney says I do the same thing. Yeah. Um, Hello, Jonathan. Yes, Mandy, when you get home, you better find something to eat. Bella says you could probably outlift me in some lifts, probably deadlift and overhead press. So I have like no upper body strength at all. But I am very, very strong in my legs. I have all of the strength in my legs. So thanks, Jonathan. It's a bit on the crazy side right now, but um chaos because I don't know what that's supposed to say. I started eating eggs and bacon and hamburgers and lost 60 pounds. I eat salads for lunch now and fruits and stuff, but that protein diet was dynamite, right? Yeah, I don't do any lifting. I should do some form of exercise, but unfortunately my body does not like it. Like when I was at my healthiest, um, like in high school still, we would run in gym class and I would actually take that pretty seriously. I was really thin in high school. How nice. Um, but I would run and my skin would turn beet red and my thighs would get insanely itchy. And like you could see like the blood vessels under my skin, like plain as day, like modeling almost. Mm, my body does not like it. But now if I do anything overexerting, like, I just have a serious energy crash, I can't do anything. Oh, I never took the mile seriously. Anytime that we needed to do the mile, it was a terrible number. Like, I would walk it, and it was more out of principle. Like, the only one that I remember was, like, a 14-minute mile, and that no. I can walk a mile faster than that now. Crazy, I don't know. Um, I got sausages for thumbs, excuse the typos. That is so fine, you're fine. Whitney wants to get back to the gym. I am dabbling. I thought it said lamb apping. I was like, huh? Hi, hello. Saba says, what helped me was yoga. I started in a chair, standing, and with props, gradually moved up. Yoga has to be very specific for me because I also have hypermobility. Um, so the problem with any kind of exercise that has you working on flexibility is that I'm already super flexible and I hyperextend. So I'm more likely to damage my joints further unless it's a very like specially guided yoga from somebody who can tell me, nope, that's hyperextended. We need to get back to this regular spot. It's fun. Everywhere, Jonathan, everywhere, basically. Whitney says I don't think I actually ever finished my mile. Super slab. I remember that meme. What meme? Sawboss, a bicycle kills me. I am dabbling, says I love hanging from a pull-up bar. It really stretches the spine. I just can't hang on to it for very long. I'm okay. It's well, I have so many medical things at this point, like one thing at a time, right? But we're looking at the idea of it's a connective tissue disorder where it falls underneath. How did I get on the topic of weight and exercise? What were we talking about? Um, Eating healthy, I think. Can you audibly move bones like they make sound? Um, my hips will hurt and I will have to stand up and pop my hips essentially back into place. Like, because it's not that they're dislocated, but they're just not in quite right. And popping them puts them back. Or like my elbows will stick and same thing. I'll throw my arm and my elbow will pop. I don't know if you heard that. Um, and then it feels so much better. My hands will do the same thing. Um, your head is not supposed to touch the back of your neck, and I can hyperextend it completely because you're not supposed to be able to do this. Um, the you know, granted, my watch is in the way there, so your thumb's not supposed to reach. It goes pretty far. Uh, there are other ones like I can do this, and my shoulder blades will pop out. Good time. Hello, Azor. Jonathan says, "My ribs are not connected to spine. Car accident. I can make sounds like you just did." Yeah. I will every once in a while, like if I sleep wrong or for too long or like too relaxed, I will have a rib slip. And it takes forever for it to find its way back in. But it's just, you know, it is what it is. When I stand, I definitely stand where my knees like lock in backwards. I'm always leaning on things. I'm always hurting myself. My ankles roll like not every day, but a lot. It's so much fun. It is. Um, yeah, now I deal with a lot more stiffness because of the fact that everything is hypermobile. Um, but it's like stiffening up in the wrong way. It's just frustrating, that's all. It's just pain. I've been dealing with it for a long time. I am, Jonathan. It's okay. This is just life at this point. It's nothing new to me. It used to be fun party tricks, now not so much. One thing, if you do have party tricks that your body can do, chances are your body's not supposed to do it. Don't do it to show off to people or to be silly or funny because you're more likely to do more damage to yourself as you get older. So, especially for those younger people in the chat, don't do those things. Those of you who might be involved in cheerleading, if you can do, the leg behind your shoulder thing and hold it over your head, it's called a scorpion. You're not supposed to be able to do that. Yeah. I have not, Whitney, and I wanted to. I need to start watching it. Saba says need a good personal trainer that's familiar with your conditions. I don't know, dude. I don't know if there even is one, honestly. It's probably more like a physical therapist. Mhm. Mm. One of my bigger issues lately, though, is, like, my jaw pops when I'm chewing a lot. That's uncomfortable. Whitney said, "The last episode I just watched left such a cliffhanger, it made me mad, and then I found out that they had another episode coming out, and then I was like, 'Oh, I feel better.'" Yeah, I hate when season finales end on a cliffhanger. They make me so mad. Mhm. Mhm. Eating makes me happy, guys. Um, okay, here's a fun topic. How was everybody's Easter? What did you do? What's your, like, family traditions? Ooh. Well, DJ, it depends on the denseness of your Oreo cookie. You have to dunk them until the bubbles stop, right? Whitney worked on Easter? I hope you got holiday pay. Mm. I'm sorry to hear that, Saw Boss. And I understand. We went to my mom's on Easter, and she did cook an Easter dinner, which was nice, but this is the first Easter that we've had since my great grandma passed away, and she was where we all always huddled for the holidays. So it was sad to not do Easter at her house. Like, all of the big kid grown-ups would go and hide the eggs, and, all the little kids would go find them, and it's just it's sad that that's different now. Anybody else do something for Easter? And if nobody saw it, DJ asked, "What's the optimal time in seconds to dunk an Oreo cookie in 2% milk?" That's right, Whitney. That's basically what I said. Mm. Mm. So what are we doing tonight, guys? Would you rather see me crochet things or finish things? Either is an option. Um, I did two little sharks, which these are so freaking cute, honestly. But this specific gray yarn sucks. It's I think it's either Sweet Snuggles Light or Chenille Home, but this is the new shark pattern from Augie's Place. Dude, really? Um, and I just think that's so cute, honestly. So cute. She does have a tiny hammerhead pattern as well. I don't want to make them that small. I don't. Thanks, Alyssa. Whitney says I was working on a blanket until I fell asleep yesterday. Thanks, Mandy. You guys are great. And I showed you this. Maybe I'll start on this. How about that? I can sew it shut. I can give it some eyes. Thank you, John. John Doe. John Doe Myco. Is that how you say it? Anyways, yes, I do. I have lots of yarn. Honestly, it's looking a little sparse right now. You may not think so, but it is. But I just did a video on my channel about how much yarn I used um in February and March, and I guess that's not coming out just yet. That might be Saturdays. I don't know which one comes first, but I have a video out already from January's yarn usage. It's a very short video. But I can tell you that with all of the yarn that I've used so far in the last 3 months, that I'm going through a lot of yarn, and I could absolutely use all of this by the end of the year and more if I stayed, like, on track of where I'm at. So it's needed for my business, you know? Whitney says, "I finally used the iron winder no, the yarn winder that I got for Christmas, like, 2 years ago. I like it, but everything can't be tangled or not, because then it slows it down and then it wants to stop." Yeah, it does that. How many feet of yarn do you think you've used in total? Um, I can tell you. Let's see. Let's see. 33,000 feet of yarn in the last 3 months. I'm using on average 1,100 or no, 11,000 yards per month. And most of these skeins of yarn behind me have like 220 yards. Oh yeah, I was doing something. Get me distracted. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I do a lot of crocheting for sure. Come on, come on, come on. Where's my hook? Not my hook. Where's my needle? That's what I want. Oh no! Which of my pins is trying to escape? That one. Okay. Mm, I don't know where my needle is. Oh, I found it. I need this. The bent tip needles are the best. Where are y'all going? Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Mm. This skein of green yarn, oh my gosh, has been terrible. Just absolutely terrible. This one is a skein from Premier. It's the basic chenille. It's in the color kiwi. And oh my gosh, some of their batches of it are just absurd. Like it's not that the yarn feels sticky to the touch, but like to crochet things with it, it just has so much friction. So much. And it's terrible. Come on, hands, work. Get in there. Gosh. Don't mind me. I feel the need to surface crochet a bobble stitch on the very tippy top of this dinosaur because it's missing one, I think. I know the pattern was not calling for one because it's like right where you sew the top shut. But you see how far apart these are? And then there's just this gap at the top, and I don't know if I like it. Like, should I add a spike here, guys? Isn't it cute though? We are going to go ahead and give it some eyes. Hello? Everybody's so quiet tonight. Where are you? I feel it would look more proportionate if it had another one. Right? Okay, so I'm not crazy then. Ah. So do we have, like, other things going on tonight, or we just crocheting? Doing anything special? Talking to some people? What are we doing? If you're crocheting, what are you crocheting? Ouch. Poked myself. Whitney says, I think the only thing other that I have the energy to muster for is for a nap, right? Alyssa's working on her horses, just getting sleepy. Weather up and down is just killing me. I 100% understand that. I do. This weather has been so stupid. Yeah, you're done with it. I can understand. That's a lot of my issues with my pain right now is the stupid weather. Like, pick a lane and stay in it, please. That's what I would really love. My kitties have been coming in here and loving me lately, and it's just so sweet. I think what it is my cat Wolfie like stole the spot from my mother-in-law's room from my cat Dot, um, just to be ornery and mean. Okay, I'm working on that. Um, and so Dot has been coming into my room a bit more just to get away from her. Whitney says, also, my hours are going to change at work 2 days a week. I'm going to do overnights. Ooh. Okay, okay, we got this. I'm over here trying not to fall, and my plushie decides to try instead. All right, so this is where we're at so far. Looks cute, right? Yeah, they're a big glob of polyfill. No one wants you. You're always in the way. Outta here. Alright. Already looking a bit different. Hey, Molly. How are you? I'm just over here embroidering eyes on this dinosaur. And hello. Maybe not. Tired, but good. I feel that. I do, I do. So I was napping before I got home. I needed it. I needed the nap. Oh my gosh. All of the polyfill fluffies. Do, 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 do. Okay, okay. Kind of. Kind of. Okay. Trim that up. Okay. Get rid of that. Okay. Here we are with our little bit of eye twinkle. Now for the finishing touch. I love the fluffies. Oh my gosh. Ta-da! I mean, it's not perfect, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Let's see. Should we give it like a little half smile? Maybe? A little smirk? What do we think of that? Oh, I don't know. I don't think I like that. I don't like that. Never mind. Never mind on the smirk. I just love talking to myself, guys. I love it. So fun. Thank you. Thanks for being here and just watching me talk to myself. Anybody? Nothing? Okay. Sure. Fine. Maybe it needs to come over a little bit. That's better. This is a pattern from Green Frog Crochet. It's cute. Okay, there it is. I am gonna go ahead and surface bobble. I'm gonna give it one because it's bothering me. I just don't like that there's not one right on the tippy top of its head. Um, Question is, how do I put it in there? Okay, that'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Has everybody had some decent weather today? Yeah. Come on, do the thing. You know you want to. Uh, Hang on a second, Molly. Gonna respond. Come out the other side. Gosh, okay. Amethyst had an Easter egg hunt with the homeschool group. It was fun. That sounds like lots of fun. Did she get all kinds of Easter goodies? The Bunny brought lots of good treats here, too. Yeah, she was happy. Good. Good deal. Yeah. This surface bobble stitch, guys, is giving me a run for my money. Gosh. Okay, I got it. What events do you got coming up, Molly? I've seen you've liked some and shared some. Some. Yes, some. Shared some. Okay, okay. Okay, better. Yay. Next week is my first monthly market. Fantastic. Love that. Okay. One. One little dino. All done. Next month, we start a weekly market and try to balance the monthly ones. There will be two monthly local ones, but the weekly one's a little farther away. Hoping they're all worth it and they're all on Thursday. Fingers crossed. Are you doing any, like, one-off events, festivals, big to-dos? Yeah. There's a plant swap in May. That'll be fun. I have one of those coming up as well. Whew, nothing too big. I'm exhausted and wanting to focus on the farm, actually. Okay. You haven't made anything lately? Oh my gosh. You must really be going through it then. Sitting here, like, digging around in my bag because I don't know what I'm after. Found it. This is what I'm after. Burrito, hello. 6K in inventory, not worried about not having stock. That's right. I know I just hit 5.9K as of yesterday. Well, actually, hang on. Let me add in this little dinosaur. Mm, if I could spell, that would be cool. Green frog crochet. Okay. One and oh, goodness, guys. I don't know. We're gonna put 35 on him for now. Hello? Okay, there it goes. All right, so now I'm still at 5.9, just 5,977. Burrito was distracted making pickles. Nice, nice. Morgan says I'm trying to French braid my hair. It's not going to plan. I cannot French braid to save my life. Not good at it at all. Okay. So earlier today, and this is the only thing I've crocheted today, are 3 frog hats for chicks. I ran out of the green, and thank goodness because this skein needed to disappear. Oh my gosh, yes, Molly, learn to do that for sure. Okay. I know my grandpa makes um ketchup peppers is what we call them, and they are like red sauce sweet banana peppers, and I just love them. They are spicy too. Um so they're only for me because no one else in my house will eat it, but oh my gosh, it's so good. Random hairs, guys, random hairs. Oh, my hips hurt. This is no fun. I do not like it. And ew. Okay. Hi, Jasmine. How am I doing today? I'm doing well. Um, just just crocheting, you know. I just started crocheting a frog hat chick into half double. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure, Alyssa. How cold is it where you are? Probably terribly cold. Mm. At least this yellow is way easier to work with than the green was. It sucked. It sucked. No, right? Thank you. Yeah, my thyroid thing went well, and all I got to show for it is this hole in my neck. That's fun. But we're just waiting on results. That's it. Alyssa says 19 Fahrenheit with 30-mile-per-hour winds. Gross. Do not like that. Jasmine says, I'm okay. I have my heating pad on me, so I'm okay for now, I hope. I hope so too. I know I want mine. My hip's hurting me really bad today. It does, it's a little sore when I touch it in a specific spot, and you can't see it on camera, but, like, I am dealing with some redness out around it because of the bandage, but otherwise, we're good. What's going on with you, Jasmine? I don't know if I missed it. Hello, kitten for life. Molly bought chicks the other day. I'm a little jealous for that. That sounds like a lot of fun. Uh-huh. Jasmine says, I have my electric blanket wrapped around my stomach and my heating pad on there too, so I'm okay. Or, so, yeah. I'm sorry, I don't want to complain. No, you're fine. You're fine. Molly says, I bought more today. I found chocolate Orpingtons and black marins. Marins? I'm gonna guess that those are brown and black chickens, 'cause I don't know. Jasmine, I'm assuming you're talking about a lady issue. Unfortunately, that's one of my issues right now also, but that's the least of my concern. What am I making? Chicken. Not a chicken. I am making a frog hat chick. Um, Molly says yes, and the Marins lay dark brown eggs, and the chocolates are just fluffy. Ooh, I'm so sorry, Jasmine. That's I get it. I do. You love frogs. Yeah, it'll be a little frog hat chickie. I have just been like crocheting away the last few days. It seems like I've had so much going on. You know, what was Saturday? I can't remember what I actually did on Saturday at the moment, but Sunday, oh, Saturday I had to go to the store and then had to come back and do all of the Easter bunny things. And then Sunday was Easter, so went to my mom's. Um, and that was like an all day thing. Monday we got back here, or Monday I had my biopsy for my thyroid. Come back and like was so tired, just emotionally, physically, all that. Hello, sunflower simmer. Thank you, Jasmine. I appreciate that. Um, so Monday was my thyroid biopsy. Then yesterday was Tuesday. What did we do yesterday? I feel like yesterday, well, maybe we really didn't do much. I don't remember now. But my husband and I spent a long time watching TV. We did something and I can't. Oh, we went to the movies with my dad. That's what we did yesterday. Um, we met my dad and my stepmom at the movie theater. We watched the new Mario movie. Um, the kids really liked it. That was lots of fun. They got to play a couple games in the arcade after, and I was able to get coffee from McDonald's because yum. And or Monday night also, um, I went with Chris to bowling because because of my biopsy, I was freaking out so much about that I decided to take my morning and afternoon dose of my anxiety medicine at the same time. And then once like the adrenaline settled down from being scared about the biopsy, my mood was weird all day, just all day. So it's been a busy past couple days. Jasmine says, "Yeah, I've been sick in bed most of the day, curled in a ball, crying. I'm so sorry." Hello, sunflower simmer. I think I said it, but that's okay. Alyssa says I should work on another new project as Friday night is my cutoff and inventory check. Yeah, I agree. Jasmine says I hope you feel better too. Hope you're not cramping like me. No, I am on day 3. So the really goes away for the most part for me after days 1 and 2. And then day 3 it doesn't hurt as much. Um but that's why my hips hurt. My hips tend to hurt me while I'm on my time. Yay. Sunflower Simmer says I made 4 different cute bunny patterns for Easter and now working on Penny the Porch Goose and also the hooked hive drippy frog pattern. Thanks, Jasmine. So I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I just my hip pain is something I deal with all the time. It's just bad joints, basically. But okay. Is Penny the porch goose the new one from Oak and Marlowe? Same, Jasmine, same. And then this might be like TMI. Oh, well, if you have endometriosis, that's why it's so bad. That'll do it. Um, but TMI, I found that switching to pads as opposed to tampons, um, has made mine a million times better. Like, gross, yes, but the tampons were causing such horrible pain and cramping and reaction. Okay, then it's probably the endo then. I know that causes some really terrible times. Loops to levies for Penny. Okay, I need to Google this. Penny the porch goose crochet pattern. I have to see. Oh my gosh, I've seen that one. It's so cute. She also looks massive. And I just love that she comes with clothes, like her little raincoat. Jasmine says, I'm only 19. It just sucks so bad. Every period I have, the cramps get worse. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Jasmine. I know that that's terrible. Yeah. And sunflower simmer, I get that too. That I just got off mine too. I don't cramp anymore since having or giving birth, but I also am scared of tampons, so always pads. Um, I found the same thing. My cycles were so much worse. So much worse. And then I had my first kid and suddenly they weren't as bad. Jasmine, today's been the worst all day. I just started a few hours ago and it's brutal. Yeah. No, Jasmine, I get it. 100%. We've been there. Oh my gosh. I need to get some goose patterns. They're all so cute. Whose pattern is this? I haven't even seen that one before. I like Oak and Marlowe's new one. It's super cute too. Hey Lisa. Yeah, Jasmine, like hang out with us all the time. We do this basically every Wednesday and Sunday, so long as there's not something going on. Well, what the heck? I was looking for that one. Lisa says, I've already filled another 5 pound box of polyfill full of inventory. Dude, everybody meet Lisa. Lisa is an insanely fast crocheter. Crochet. Ooh, pattern. Gosh, if I could type. Right? That's all right, Jasmine. You go do what you got to do. We'll be here. We stay on till about 11 o'clock. There it is. That's right. Go, Lisa. Go. That's a what is with all of these super cute patterns? Look in whips today and you'll see what I made. I can do that. Anybody who's watching who wants to hang out with other crocheters and join a small community, I have a Patreon with a Discord attached to it. And we get to share our pictures and hop in video chat and all that fun stuff. Oh my goodness. Okay, first off, I don't know if Kathy's in here watching, but her little mushroom hat frog is freaking cute. Um, that unicorn is amazing, Lisa. I like the muted colors a lot. That does not look like a goose. Where are all of the cute goosies at? Doodah, doodah. Oh my goodness, they're all so cute. What? Okay, I'm clearly gonna need that pattern. That's adorable. That's not even a goose. That's not even what I'm looking at. I've gotten distracted. Okay, okay, okay. Lisa says, thanks. It's with the new Mama Made Minis yarn. I should have ordered some. I know Kathy's been doing so great. I agree, Burrito. Lisa was also working on sewing a Winnie together. Alyssa says, yeah, new patterns are not giving with me right now. Just not in the headspace. There. There. Oh my gosh. Raven Jade Co. apparently has put out a little baby goose snuggler. And it's so cute. Ah. Lisa says, but I have faux fur everywhere now, so I'm done with the dragon. Totally get it. Just vibing. Good. Okay. Nikki, oh my god, how are you doing? I saw you had surgery. I did not have surgery. I had a biopsy. So just a little poke hole. I stuck a tube in my neck and stole a bunch of tissue from my thyroid. Well, from a nodule in my thyroid. So no surgery right now. But it didn't feel good. It was not the best thing in the world. Um, yes, Brito says Lisa just hit 10K in inventory. She did. How did it go though? I don't have the results back from it. What I do know is that the doctor had said that I have a very complicated thyroid. Okay, whatever that means. Um, he made sure to get enough cells so that way they can do all of the testing that they need to do. And then the preliminary report says that they found lymphoid cells in the nodule. So the lymphoid cells can either be, definitive cellular diagnosis of Hashimoto's, which is an autoimmune thyroid disease, or it can be indicative of a tumor, a cancerous tumor in my thyroid. So we don't know yet. We're just waiting to find out, you know? Yeah. Brito says, woohoo, so freaking proud of you. Lisa says, thanks. I can't believe I have that much done already. And you're going to keep going. We know it. Brito says, you've tackled a lot this week, Kat. I have, honestly. It's been a long few days. It's okay, Nikki. It's okay. Like, even if it is a tumor, they'll cut a hole in my neck. They will take the tumor out. They might take part of my thyroid or all of it. Doesn't matter. And we'll be fine. There's just Not much to do at this point, you know? Goodness. There are so many little cute geese patterns out right now. I very much like Oak and Marlowe's new one. Look again at Whips. Dude. I did see some of these. This is true, Nikki. Let's hope I don't die. Okay. Thankfully, okay, thyroid cancer is usually as easy as just removing the thyroid. Like, I'll have to take medicine for the rest of my life if you don't have a thyroid, but it, it's okay. Like, I already have to take medicine for the rest of my life because of my thyroid, so we're not gonna die. This is this is not a type of cancer that I'm going to be afraid of if that's what it is, you know? I also hope everything goes well. Welcome back, Jasmine. You are so fine, Nikki. It's okay. But yes, like Lisa says, positive vibes, guys, positive vibes. Because there's there's nothing to do about it except for just wait, you know? You forgot to update the last couple days. I see the baby Della. That is a cute hanging possum. Okay, is this long neck dinosaur a new pattern of hers, or is this an adaptation? The little rift, cute. Your freaking Highland cows are adorable. Um, like the splooting one, is that Snuggle Bean Crochet's splooting cow? It's Cowboy Bronto. I've been very out of the loop. Jasmine says heating pad isn't doing shit. Now I'm tired, so I don't know if I should try to get sleep. Maybe. I think I have that pattern, Lisa. That's so cute, and I love your colors. Ugh, I want to make him. And I like that you chose the mystical yarn. Like, that's actually kind of cool. The banana is removable. Yeah, I might. Burrito, I need some further explanation. I saw your message. You definitely don't have to say so in the chat, but like, send me a message. Um, 8 Lie Fabi. Yeah. Hello. How are you? Oh, oh, oh. Okay. I was gonna say like, huh? My brain is malfunctioning. Jasmine says, Lisa, that's good. I'm glad you're good. I don't feel good at all. I'm at a lot of discomfort. Yeah, guys, unfortunately, that time of the month for a lot of us. Bleh. That's right. Don't forget to like the live, guys. Okay. I see what you mean, Burrito. Yes. Better safe than sorry, you know? And that's exactly where it's at, is, like, just make sure, and that's the big thing, guys, like, make sure that you are going to the doctor. If the doctor orders you blood work, make sure that you actually go and do it and don't put it off for a year and a half like I did. Burrito says, "I'm not shy about it, I just forget who I've told sometimes." Well, yeah, and it doesn't always come up in conversation either. Lisa says, "The first market I took my first one to, it was the first thing to sell." That sounds like your price could come up then. Right, right. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I guess I should probably try to finish this little chick. Yes, life is okay. Lisa, bump it up. Granted, I don't know how big it turns out. It looks bigger than what I would do for 35. Um, the Madeline Mayco like farm buddy things, I charge 35 for those. So like, what are their names? Puddles the duck, Poop the chicken, all that. I charge 35 for those. And then Maria sent me a lot of the splitting animals from the first round, and her tension is tight. So those I have 45 on. So I would at least be 45 for you, girl. Yes, Brito. Life is good. Everything is figure outable. Yes. Like, it's life is no different than it normally is, except for just waiting for some test results, you know? All we can do. All we can do. Why worry until you have to, or before you have to? Jasmine said, "It's also fun too because I can't get comfortable. I can't find a way to lay. I know laying flat makes it so much worse, right?" Um, yes, it is amigurumi, just little. Yes, plush yarn amigurumi. Lisa, it's not equivalent to the size of my $45 items. Oh, wow, maybe they all need to go up. I'm teasing, I'm teasing. You price how you want to price, but you should price more because we value what you do. Yeah, you deserve it. Burrito, we're a team no matter what. That's right. I love that. I love that so much. LOL, no. Uh, not in your hole in the woods. Burrito says, "I'm panic prepping for this Sunday's market, first market of the year." Woo! Is it supposed to be a good one, Burrito? Alyssa says, "Cat not be lurking in my live Friday telling me up the price." Maybe, maybe. I'm sitting here like, I really hope that I have my notifications turned on for your videos. Sometimes it is, and like sometimes it works, and then other times it doesn't. But I always miss shit because I'm not getting notified of them. And yeah, but I probably will be. I'll be in there in the comments like more. Cough, cough. That's terrible. Burrito, that's awesome. I don't have one this weekend, but then I have one for like 3 weekends in a row. Right, Lisa. Like it's annoying. Like just tell me, please. Burrito says my market in May is a huge one. I'm more nervous over the May market. Dude, I'm sure you've got plenty of inventory. Plenty. And gosh, if the weather keeps going the way that we are, you might even sell a good amount of wearables too. And here's one little frog head chicky. Right, you have bags and bags and bags of stuff. Upon bags. That would be kind of creepy, for sure. Yeah, Burrito, you have nothing to worry about. At least, well, most of your stuff I am assuming is finished. There has to be 2 grand of inventory on the shelf that is not done. I need to do something about that. Lisa has another premiere order coming tomorrow. Oh boy. You will have to share. Share with us your goodies. Frito says, well, mostly finished. Well, get to finishing them. You go to market. Get to finishing them. At least before your May event. But guys, do you know that we're only 3 months away from the fair? 3 months. I need to watch today's video still, Lisa. You got your replacement skein today? Great. Oh, okay. That's right, Burrito. Guess you're selling rabbit parts again. Lisa says that means 3 months till I have an 8-year-old and a four-year-old. Yes. Mm. Alyssa's first market's in 10 days. Woo, 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 woo. Okay. They are getting too big. I agree. That's right. Go, Alyssa, go. Go, Alyssa, go. Go, go, Alyssa. Eh, 3, 4. Lisa says, I'm available Saturday for slave driving. I mean, body doubling. Right, right. I'm going to need to do that. Alyssa says, we ordered another folding wagon and tracking says it could be here the 16th. So let's hope it does, or we're for the 18th. I thought didn't you just get one? I thought you had a pink wagon. Yes. We definitely need a good lounge day. Oh, okay. Okay, Alyssa. I'm like, wait. I mean, have you gotten the canopy and the other things that were canceled? Alyssa says, I have to run Zoom for the family for an afternoon long meeting, but I can pop into the other room for a bit and hang while I sew horses. Yes. Yes, please. Lisa says, bet burrito. Chris has to work pretty much a double Friday, so I feel like he will be sleeping a lot of Saturday away. And Chris already works Friday night and Saturday night, so he will definitely be sleeping. My Chris. Burrito has a ton of last minute stuff to do. Lisa, I need to get a new canopy. Mine got bent last year. Boo. Oh, okay, Alyssa. Is your event inside then? Am I just forgetting that? That's 2 canopies in 2 years. Ugh. First 2 are inside. Okay. So I have one not this weekend, but next weekend, the 18th and 19th, and it's inside. It'll be in a mall. Um, Anybody who's in Ohio, I will be towards Ohio direction in 2 weekends. In Strongville, Ohio. So, anybody who wants to come say hi. But Burrito says, I have a Euramax tent, 6 years strong. I also get the Euramax tent, and my first one was amazing. And then, basically, because of my husband, it broke in the wind. Um, I don't think that it is, Lisa. It's only like 2.5 hours from me. So it is not. But, um, yeah, like I put it up by myself. I love putting it up. It's easy. But then I ordered another one and it that's when I was down there in Harrisburg and the tent destroyed it. That's different. So then I got another one and within a few months, like the paint was peeling, so the one leg is rusty and it's discolored. The tent thing, and I should have just messaged Amazon and was like, "Hey, this is not the quality of Euramax that I've had," but I didn't, so I'm stuck with it. Uh, Alyssa said the June 6th one is in a pole shed, but I'd like to have mine by then. Yeah. Lisa says it's easy to put up though. Yes, it is. Or is it easy? Yes, it is. Jasmine said, Lisa, I'm glad you're doing good. Hope the rest of the chat is good. Hey, Sadie, how are you? I know, Lisa, I know. You were there for that, Rito. Lisa needs a tent. I usually just get the $100 ones from Walmart. They don't last as long though. Okay, we did that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 7. It makes a difference if I actually respect the number that I'm supposed to be on. This is what I get. This is what I get. My hips hurt today. It is annoying. Lisa also needs to somehow get rid of a table and just have a giant shelf. Hmm, do it. Burrito says, I got my Euramax for 200 on Black Friday and it is 6 years strong. I feel like they're not making them like they used to. Alyssa wants a pink tent. I love the idea of having a pink tent. but there are plenty of festivals that require you to have a white tent here anyways. Um, and I also like, you wanna make sure that you're getting one that is going to block the color from the inside, because then otherwise it makes the whole like, your whole display look pink, and it'll just distort colors and stuff like that. Yes. Make sure you have a backup white canopy. DJ says, "My cat has a miniature tent." That's so funny. Lisa says, "I low key hate having a bunch of inventory because I struggle with picking and choosing what makes the cut on the first rotation of the table." Yeah. Just keep going taller, Lisa, and then you can have it all out. It'll be like 10-foot tall. Need a library ladder. Alyssa, I have a white top as it didn't get destroyed from last year, but I may not get a pink one as it's so expensive. I might just have to get the white. Yeah, maybe it's not as available to get. In Canada, Lisa says, "I couldn't reach the top for the Pokemon in my market video. Had to have Chris do it." Oh, you just need a ladder, right? Yeah, I would also go for the white. Oh, I know you're not short. You're definitely taller than me, but I'm short. Sadly. My nose is itchy. Alyssa, definitely with walls. I hate not having the walls. Yes, absolutely. Always invest in the walls for a canopy. Always. Every time. Burrito says take a foldable step stool. It's a lifesaver. Yes, I ended up getting one of the small ones from Dollar General. Um, because it's just small and it folds flat. However, be lenient of them or aware of them, because those stupid things, they're not made so great. And we I climbed on it once to put my bungee cords up, and the freaking thing broke out from underneath me. So then I fell and screamed like a bitch in a room full of people. Lisa says I should. We're gonna have to get some ratchets to be able to take all my inventory and displays. Ooh. Chris literally just snapped ours putting up Mason's new lights. To be fair though, I don't know what little fold up stool he's on, but he's a big man. He probably outweighs the weight expectancy of those things. Finished another one. I don't think that this is going to be enough for one more. Oh, the Dollar General one? Yeah, he's definitely too big for that. That's funny. Oh, I just ran out of banana. He's only for a man, I mean, that's not a bad size. I'm not ragging on him for that. He's a big dude. And I know that my 200-pound ass broke that step stool, let alone Another 100 pounds on top of it. Let's see. We're gonna have one bright yellow. Cheeky. 320-ish pounds of muscle. Ooh. Alyssa, we were just talking about that movie last night. It's doing a weird thing. Yeah, we were watching, like, catching up with American Idol, and somebody singing the song, like, Chris knew who it was, but I'm really bad at knowing song artists. Um, so he's like, "It's from a movie. I think it's a Disney movie," and he starts playing the song. I'm like, "I don't know if I know that song." And he's like, it's a I think it's to do with a certain horse." I'm like, "Spirit?" And he's like, "Ding ding." Like, I don't know if Spirit is a Disney movie, for one. For two, I actually don't think I've ever watched it. My cousin was obsessed with Spirit. She loved that movie so much. Um, but I don't know if I ever really watched it. So yeah, we were talking about that. That was funny. Oh, it's DreamWorks. I'll have to let him know that. Lisa says I'm making another woodland tweed Huey. Reno Lee says she is amazing. Well, thank you. Who's amazing? Spirit? Lisa says I was literally about to say no. I watched Spirit a lot growing up. Like, I wouldn't know. Alyssa says I have worn out 2 VHS tapes and 3 DVDs of that movie. That's my most favorite movie in the world, even more than Beauty and the Beast. Aw. See, I like knowing these things, guys. VHS is the way to go. I don't even have a VHS player, so I would not be able to do that. I still have my video collections from when I was little. Don't. I wish we did. One, two, three, four, 5. I really hope that I'm not getting sick, guys. My throat feels raw, like almost like postnasal drip raw, or like it just kind of burns. And it's feeling a lot worse now than it was. I don't want to get sick. Rowan's starting to get sick. I don't want to. Lisa says my dad does VHS and DVD combo, needs it for his floor to almost stealing movie collection. Oh my gosh. We don't have any emergency. Oh. Maybe? I don't know, burrito. I mean, it could be, but it's like actually my throat and it's the other side of it, not this side. I don't know. Melissa says, "Oh gosh, you don't want to see my grandma's collection of VHS. It's stupidly crazy." That's so funny. What is Afrin? Get a drink. You can hear it in your voice. Can you? It's over there. Let me finish this row. Just one more row. Just one more row. It's nasal spray. Ugh, nasty. I don't do well with nasal sprays. They smell like things and then they give me a headache. Uh, I was going to start the next row. Give me a second. Pause. Pause. Wiki kitty. Afrin can be addictive? What? Well, there goes that. It's all gone now. Yeah, I would be curious too. Rita wants to know if you're serious, Lisa. Deadly serious. Okay. Good to know. I have so many whips in my bag right now. Lisa says, "My doctor said you only use it like 3 days and then you need to take a break." That's crazy. Says on the packaging to limit use. Okay, Brito, how often do you use Afrin? Because it opens everything up, gives people a rush, I guess. I don't know. Ooh. Okay, good breed. Couple times a year when allergies are wicked. Fair, fair. The way that you were saying it was like, Burrito, do we need to call somebody for you? 6. Yes, yes, yes. Like and subscribe, party people. Please and thank you. If you're here and watching, like, feel free to say hi, join the conversation. I don't mind you lurking, but I also like getting to know people. I can be a lurker sometimes too, especially if I just like to listen so that I can get stuff done. Like, I do that. I don't do it a lot, but like sometimes hopping in the lounge or the cafe or whatever you want to call it doesn't do super great for body doubling for me because like I know that I can just be actually part of a conversation. But if I really need to knuckle down and like get something actually accomplished, I can body double by watching a video and listening to somebody else because then it's like we're working together, but I physically cannot have a conversation with them and get distracted. So, Lisa, I was kind of doing that the last time, right? Um, I was doing that the last time that I was watching your videos because I was watching your videos like in the background kind of, but I was also editing my video. So it helped me get that accomplished. Yeah, I was absolutely involved in that game. I did get the supermarket all fixed. I did. Okay, I don't like this color combination as much. I like this one a lot better, but it is what it is. I also think I added an extra row, but oh well. So I have 3 frog hat chickies done. And I'm not gonna obsess about the numbers. I'm not. I refuse. Where is it? Frog hat chickies, where are you? Oh, where are you? You should be highlighted in red because I have none of you. Hello? There they are. Now I have 3. Okay. Hey, guess what? We just broke 6K. $6,022 worth of plushie inventory. But if you add everything together, including my wearables and including like my stitch markers and all of that, I have 9.2K worth of inventory, guys. Yeah. Woo, woo, woo. I'm sorry, Alyssa. I'm sorry. Holy moly, guys. Holy crap-tastic. Okay. Mm, mm. Listen, does anybody want to hop in the cafe? I've been on here for 2 hours now. I'm so close to you. Yeah, but I bet more of your stuff is done. You're way ahead of me. Lisa currently has $10,090 in inventory. Alyssa says December's market was 4.8K in inventory and sold $330. So we'll see what Friday shows. Yeah, so you would have been down to 4.5K and all the stuff that you've added. Lisa can hop in for 30 minutes. Hi, John. Brito says, I'm in bed, but can drop in anytime after work this week. We're definitely going to have to do that. I saw the conversation earlier about hanging in the cafe on Saturday. Was that the day? Is that what we were talking about? That's not in the cafe. We were talking about that here. What am I talking about? Um, I'm super down for that. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go hang out, at the coffee shop and crochet with the ladies, but maybe after the kids get out of school. If the weather's nice, I wouldn't be opposed to sitting outside, like, on the tablet in the Discord, if anyone is opposed. Yes, Saturday. Yes, yes, yes. Um, Alyssa might go to bed. She has a mild headache. Hey, Strawberry. We were just getting ready to get off, actually. Doing well. I'm not sure if I'm getting a cold or not. My throat feels raw. Kid is getting sick. But it could also be because I just had a biopsy done on my thyroid, so I don't know. Alyssa says Sunday is pure rain for me, so I'd love to hang that day too if it works for others. All the days, Alyssa. Um, I don't have an event this weekend. I know some people do, but we can definitely get some good knuckled down time. Burrito says tomorrow afternoon is good too. Yes. Listen, I hold on plan to hop in the cafe today. Um, but then it was like 4:30, I think. And then Haley called me, and then when we got off the phone, I decided I needed to nap before the live. I wasn't gonna make it. Or I would have hopped in and we could have hung out earlier, but I'm gonna try not to do that tomorrow. Yeah. All right, ladies and gents and whoever's watching. If you're here, don't forget to like the live. Don't forget to subscribe. Come hang out on Sunday. Yes. Come hang out Sunday night. Um and if you want to post in the community the things that you've been working on and whatnot, I would love to see. So good night, everybody. Good night, good night, good night. Bye.